to. 8 out of 10 people that you know, that you hang with, that you connect with, on your job, in your community, in your family, will say to you yes to an invitation to come to the house of the Lord if only you would invite them. The greatest challenge with that, we think that people don't want Christ. That's not true. People don't want religion. People want reality. People want changed lives. People want hope. People want healing. People want answers. And when we can position Christ the way indeed the Scripture positions Him, then we're not giving people religion. We're giving people a relationship with Christ. I want you to understand that's what Paul did. Paul looked for needs. He saw their need for spiritual identity. He saw that they were searching. And watch how he did it now. He was respectful. He was non-combative. You can never speak to people and have a spiritual conversation if it's a combat. And I'm being aggressive and adversarial. You need to get your life together. You need to do this. You need to do that. And if you only come to Christ, you see, that combativeness is not going to work. Because nobody wants to lose an argument. I've never met anybody who wants to lose an argument. And so the moment we form an argumentative kind of dialogue, then it has broken down the value of spiritual conversation. And if you want to frame it where you're teaching, they're the student, that'll never work either. Because no one wants to enter into a kind of relationship where someone sees themselves as the great, mystic and great master teaching me the mere peon about spiritual things. Even if you're much further along than they are. Don't make it across the aisle, so to speak, or across the table, you versus me, rather peer to peer. Let's talk together. So, like Paul says, he reasoned with them, peer to peer. Reasoned together. I've noticed that you guys are very religious, as am I. You have a statue that you've even listed and named to an unknown God. May I talk with you about how I came to know this unknown God? Peer to peer. Do you see how it has a different dynamic to it versus this way? Peer to peer. And so always strive for that. People respect you that way because you're respecting them. And so Paul was respectful, he was not combative, and he was non-judgmental. He didn't say, you bunch of idol worshipers, you're going to bust hell open. He didn't say that. He wasn't being judgmental. It's not his job to judge. It's God's job to judge in terms of people and label them as such. He didn't. And may I throw out another statement that was unearthed through the studies of Dr. Tom Rainer in his book, The Unchurched Next Door. He says, most of the unchurched say they would respond positively if a genuine Christian would spend time with them in a gentle, non-judgmental relationship.